Hi everyone, so in this video what I want to talk about is Dr. Gottman's 4 horsemen that ruin relationships. So Dr. Gottman is a very well-known person who works with couples, and he talks about the things that will destroy your relationship if you allow them to. Dr. Gottman also runs the Gottman Institute, so if you want more information, go onto YouTube and you'll find a lot of his videos. So what Dr. Gottman talks about is 4 things that are really going to destroy a relationship if they're not worked on. The 4 things are criticism, defensiveness, stonewalling, and contempt. So what he says is that people need to recognize what's happening in their relationship if they're experiencing these 4 things, and then they need to find solutions. So the first one, criticism, is based on couples who are really blaming each other. So when there's an issue in the relationship, they'll blame, they'll say, you're at fault. You know, you're the one that's making this relationship and making me unhappy. An example would be if someone comes home from work and they see that the house isn't in the way that they want it to be. They might say, I'm sick and tired of coming home from work and seeing the house like this. You're a lazy person. You're not helping, pulling your weight and that sort of thing. So rather than doing that, he suggests that we should find a solution. So don't blame the person. Just talk about the issue itself. So an example in that case that I've just given is you would say, I'm feeling really tired. I don't fancy doing all of the housework. How about if I do the washing up and you do this? So you're negotiating on what you will do, but also you're not blaming that person then. You're not saying you're lazy or you're wrong for not doing it. Then that won't lead to the second point, which is defensiveness. So when anyone who's been attacked will go into defensive mode. As a human being, if someone is attacking us or criticizing us, we will become defensive. So if you're saying to someone, you know, you're no good, you're the one that's responsible for making this relationship unhappy, you're the one that is always wrong, you're not good at so it's similar to criticism, but the response is defensiveness. And this is also when you as a person doesn't want to receive feedback or criticism, you will become defensive. So what he says is the solution is to take responsibility. If you don't want to become defensive, then what you would do instead is say, I'm so sorry that I promised I was going to take you out today. It's my fault. I should have put more time in my diary. I'm so sorry that our relationship we're not where we want it to be. So what you're doing there is straight away, you're preventing defensiveness. The third one, stonewalling, is when someone just doesn't want to talk about something. So you have a genuine concern, but the person says, look, I don't want to talk about it. So it will involve ignoring. It might involve walking away, but it will definitely just be, forget it. I'm sick of talking about this. Stop going on about it. I don't want to hear it. Stonewalling is a major key thing that destroys a relationship, because it doesn't mean that the issue goes away. It just means that you're just choosing not to talk about it. So recognize the role you're playing, recognize the damage you're doing when you stonewall someone. And the 4th and final one is contempt. This can include name calling, being sarcastic, looking at someone in a particular way. It's as though you resent them. It's as though you have complete disgust and contempt for the person. So what you can do instead is describe how you're feeling. Why am I feeling this way towards my partner? What is it that is causing the resentment? Why am I being sarcastic at this moment? And what can I do instead? So it's about taking responsibility, but also noticing that it's about you. It's not about your partner. No one deserves to be treated in that way. So you have to make that decision. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you all again soon. Have a great afternoon. Bye.